Why are you so frightened? Do you still have no faith? My dear friends, faith is the assurance of what we hope, for being certain of what we cannot see. Life, you can see one side, and the other side you can't see. You can't see the whole plan completely together. No, there is a step that you should take in darkness. So that leap in the darkness is faith. So it's not blind faith. You see something, you see the promise, you hear his word, as Abraham heard his word, to leave his land, motherland, and father's house, and leave to a strange land. So the sight that he saw is a promise. He never saw the promised land, but then he had to take that step in darkness. That step shows how much you trust the Lord. So if it is faith, you cannot see it. That's why faith is the assurance of what we hope for, being certain of what we cannot see. This is a side that you cannot see. In life, there is always faith. Without faith, you will never journey. If you wait until you see the whole thing, you will be stagnating. Without that trust, you will never take that step. For trust, you have to have hope. Hope, in Romans chapter 8 verse 24, it is said, hope is what we don't see. So if you don't see, we have to wait. Wait in hope. Hope against hope. Remember, Jesus today is asking, the same day when evening had come, Jesus said to them, let's go across the other side of the lake. It's Jesus and you in the boat. Always remember, that is the basic foundation of your life. I'm here to cross to the other side. Other side is heaven, life after death. So I'm going to journey in this sea, tested by storms, problems, darkness. But then you have to be assured that Jesus is in your boat. So you have to make sure that you are in his boat. Whether you launch into the deep with his calling. If you are going away, going without him, the danger, the destruction you're going to face is enormous. So you have to make sure that you are journeying with him. So that is the light. That is a sight that you can see, perceive. Jesus is saying, let us go to the other side. So they move on. But then Jesus fell asleep. That's the area of spiritual dryness. You will not see. You will not feel. You will not hear his voice. He's not moving. He's sleeping. What do you think? As if he's dead. God is dead. That's exactly what sometimes we feel. He's not answering. He's not tangible. Of course, you begin to see the storm. Exactly what happened in your life. You begin to see the storm. And then what you can't see, what you can't feel, becomes more important than the trust that you have for him. So what would happen in the storm? The water fills the boat. So then once the water fills the boat, the whole thing collapses. It will start drowning. This is exactly what should happen. It fills the problem, what you hear in the world, fills your heart. And you're inside. Then you're disturbed. God is asleep. He's not answering. So then you are restless, anxious, and you run about, shout, argue, talk back, retort, and everything. You forget that Jesus is there. Immediately they woke him up. But then waking up in pathetic situation. Lord, are you allowing us to die? I mean, without any trust. The word is beautiful. He woke up. He woke up and rebuked the wind. When Abraham was given the son, and he had the only son, God asked to sacrifice him. But then he almost sacrificed him because he believed it. By faith, Abraham went to offer Isaac when God tested him. And so he had received the promise of God, offered his only son. Although God has told him, Isaac, descendants will bear your name. Abraham reasoned that God is capable even of raising the dead, and he received back his son, which has figurative meaning. My dear friends, he believed that God can raise Isaac from dead. So he was not reluctant to offer him. That's the leap in the darkness. So the dark side of your life, you have to have trust. Whenever you are tested, go to Jesus. Believe that He is there with you. He's there journeying with you. You are not alone. He will immediately woke up and then rising up, Jesus rebuked the wind and ordered the sea, quiet, now be still. The wind dropped and there was a great calm. This is how the Lord works in your life. So whenever you are disturbed, remember that He is there. Just wake Him up. Don't try to fight your thoughts. Don't try to encounter Goliath by yourself. You will be a loser. You will be defeated. Just go to Him and wake Him up. If you are in a struggle, don't go to the phone. Rather go to the throne. He has to wake you up. He has to fight for you. He stood up and rebuked the wind. And there was a great calm. Why are you so frightened? Do you still have no faith? The Lord is asking the same question today. Why are you so frightened? Before your financial issue, before your marital problem, before your situation, before you're in a struggle, before that huge stumbling block that you're facing. Why are you frightened? Why are you so frightened? Do you still have no faith? Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.